Greetings from just across the New York-New Jersey border in New Jersey at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the New York Giants. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. That's Cam Little set to start this. And off we go from East Rutherford. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First carry for Joe Mixon. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Foye a little bit with the play.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 8. And a shotgun. It's Dart. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. First down, Giants.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
They'll run out of the gun with Mixon, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
3rd and long.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch, and now 4th down. So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away. Parker Washington is deep for Jacksonville. And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds.
They're on the 17-yard line.
They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Mason Tootin. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. A gain there of 17.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
That is taken in left side by Thornton. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
So, a pair of first downs moves them out to the 47-yard line. And it's first and 10.
Hey, run!
Lawrence going to give it to Jinton. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Hey, let's go. Here we go.
In the pistol, here's Lawrence. Set up the screen here for Tootin. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It's pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
What can they do here on third down and 7? From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And no chance to down this one. It carries deep into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Let's go now. Hurry.
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he gave one man the slip, and going to take this one forward to pick up a 3.
Tackle made at the 24-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
From the 24 now, here's second down and 6.
Here we go. Set. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Get in the end zone. Go.
They'll go right back to Mixon. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down.
70 Timberwolves.
Now Dart. He's got his tight end. That's Johnson. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. They get 21 on that one. That's good for a Giant first down. Looking to throw. It's Dart. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And he is upended. Boy, awkward looking tackle. They take him down behind the line on that one.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped. And that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. To throw is Dart. Going for it all. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked by the rookie out of Colorado. And a nice return here as well. He is out of bounds near the 40.
You know, Mike, what I think is interesting is we had a chance to sit down with this young player this week leading up to today's game, and it kind of felt to both of us that he had a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He fell to the second round on draft night. In his mind, he thought he was a first rounder. But I'll tell you what, whatever round he was drafted in, if he keeps making plays like this, there's going to be a lot of teams who are going to be kicking themselves for skipping over him on draft night.
And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. The Jaguars with the ball as quarter number 2 begins. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
Hey, easy. Ralph.
They put Strange in motion. On second down, it's Tinton. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Hey, Rob. Go. Hey, so. Hey, I'm gun.
To throw is Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Here's Logan Cook now. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
First and 10. They're on the 17-yard line.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Let's go now.
Dart gonna throw here on 2nd down. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
And nothing matters if this protection isn't able to pick up that blitz. They do a fantastic job of stunting that pass rush just long enough to find an open man downfield.
Mustang 19, Cougar 19. 79 Bronco.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
To the air once more is Dart. And open downfield, it's Johnson. A gain there of 21. 1st down, Giants.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Cup 19, Cup 19. Take go.
To the air again goes Dart. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be taken down. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up 1st down and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone, because it's 1st and goal.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal.
Set. Viking 18. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Mixon is into the end zone. Touchdown, Giants.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Jaguars nothing. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. A 1st down throw for Lawrence. He'll dump this out wide to Tootin. And he'll be out of bounds up at the 30-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
The ability to generate explosive plays is the greatest correlation with the ability to score points. So every defense nowadays is trying to say, cannot let them throw the ball over our head. What does that do? Gets you a little bit more depth in your drops. Makes it a little bit easier for some of these check down pickups.
He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That pass to the sideline, nice job to bring it in and stay in bounds, but still short of that first down.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
3rd down and 9.
Hey, Bill. Hey, stand here. Done. Think right.
In motion, that's Thornton. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. 3rd and 9.
There's a 24. 11, have it. Done. There's a done. Go.
Now Lawrence on the bootleg. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down. On comes the punter now, as he is on to punt for Jacksonville. Here's Austin to return. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 30-yard line.
Set. Cowboy 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
On first down, they'll start with Mixon. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
Tackled at the 34-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6. Dart. He's trying to work the screen with Mixon. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Ready up.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 79 Broncos. Let's get 2.
Throwing, Dart. It's made right side. It's Johnson. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. A gain of 24 through the air. That's good for a Giants first down.
At the 35-yard line.
Chap 60, chap 60. Stephanie. Nice.
Out of shotgun. It's Dart. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
A play fake. Now Dart forced to his right. Off he goes. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. They'll pick up 23 on that one. First down, Giants.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
Dragon 60. Cougar Knights. Panther 11. Panther 11.
On first down, Dart. And he's in. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, New York. That is second TD catch of the season. Sanders here for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Giants move out on top, 14-0. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, it's Parker Washington. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They go play action for Lawrence. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
That'll be complete to Tootin. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. So it'll be first and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
Red, red. Go, go, let's go. Done. Next one is hot. Hey, kill, kill. Kill, kill. Hot.
Now here's Lawrence. He's going to let this one go deep. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Hey, easy. Route, route. Route. Done. Next one is hot. Hey, I'm gun. 11, 11.
Lawrence. He's going to dial up another deep ball. High-headed defender draped all over. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Lawrence throwing on fourth down. He's got his man. That's Orton. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Third quarter is set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Washington now to return it. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. On the ground, it's Tootin to start the drive. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Got his man, it's complete to Thomas. And a big strike for good yardage there, all the way up to midfield. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Grant, 23. Hey, Ginger.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. A first down there on a pickup of 17.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Run over center now with Tootin. And he will finally be taken down at the Giants' 8-yard line. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space, and man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up first and goal.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their second, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Here's a run. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Brings up second.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Push back to the 11-yard line for second and goal. They'll go with him again. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be third down.
This defense doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face third and goal.
Go, let's go. Hey, easy, route. Hey, Ginger. 30 left.
Lawrence from the gun here on third down. Kayvon Thibodeau in to drop him on third and goal. And that will send the field goal unit out. So it is fourth down They'll bring on Cam Little for this Jaguars field goal. This will be a 38-yard attempt. Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
So after the field goal, back out is Little to kick this one away. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Let's go now. 19-18.
On first and 10, here is Dart. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ended up being a wasted down.
Second and 10.
Go! Panther 60. Panther 19 tight. 19 tight. 19 Lion.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Again, working deep downfield. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big play for the Giants. An even 40 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
60 Eagle. 60 Eagle. Dragon 60. Big Lion. Check out.
Here's Dart. Moving outside the pocket. He's going to look downfield once again. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. A big-time play out of the G-men. 37 yards. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Hey, smash Bronco. Riggs. Check Bobcat. Check Bobcat.
They'll run here with Mixon. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Giants. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Giants move out to a 21-3 advantage.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Washington now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. In the pistol, here's Lawrence. This one complete to Jordan. They'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
We'll try the right side with Chipman. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Now Lawrence. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. They get 12 yards on that pass. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Back to throw. Lawrence. Set up the screen here for Tootin. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Play action now. It's Lawrence. Escaping to his left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big play for Jacksonville. 35 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. And the player that is down is Trevor Lawrence. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. In motion, that's Thornton. To the air again is Brissett. He's got it at about the 8. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
22 yards.
That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
From 6 yards out, it's first and goal.
Red on red. Son, here we go.
To throw is Lawrence. He'll get this out to his running back. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
At the Giants' 10-yard line.
A bit tougher as they face second and goal. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Hey, go, go! Go, go! Son, that's on time.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That is caught. And a big collision there down near the goal line. Keeps him out of the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line, 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the board.
They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's 3rd and goal. They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find any seat he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. This caught to the goal line and in. Facial shooting. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Jaguars 10.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 23.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Dart. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play to kick off this drive. 32 yards.
The biggest correlation between scoring points in the NFL is your ability to generate explosive plays. And oftentimes, the best explosive plays in the passing game happen when the quarterback is outside the pocket. And great example of it here.
A play fake, now Dart, forced out wide. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. That one going nowhere, but a late penalty flag comes in. They may get bailed out here. Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the Jaguars' 30-yard line.
Now Dart. He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton. And the Jaguars are going to get the football. And they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
So you do a great job all game long. You build up a lead here late in the 4th quarter, but now you get sloppy. This turnover all of a sudden brings a renewed sense of energy to your opponent, who a minute ago thought this game was over, and now they got a little life.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Gun.
Second down, Lawrence. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That'll be complete to Chilton. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
So we see this more and more often in today's NFL, Mike, where on third down, the ball is actually thrown short of the chains. And there's really two reasons. One, teams are a lot more willing to use fourth down. And two, they have a lot of confidence in these receivers and tight ends and backs to run after the catch.
Punting unit comes on. Jaguars will kick it away, as he'll punt it away for the fourth time today.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down, Dart. He's got his tight end likely downfield. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
To throw, it's Dart on first and 10. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Here we go. Panther Street. Go, Reed. Go. Go.
Dart gonna tap this one forward. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
A gain of 11 brings up third down and 9.
Come 19.
They'll drop to throw. On the run to the right. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
Cowboy 80. No. That's 19. Trap 60.
On first and 10, here is Dart. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10.
Take right open. Red on red.
In motion is Myers. Lawrence now to throw on first down. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Lawrence now on second down. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And it'll be marked out up at the 34-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down. They have 2 timeouts, but not much time. Down 2 scores as we get to first and 10. Lawrence. He's going to look for the home run ball. And that is incomplete.
He's lucky this one didn't go back the other way, Mike. He got away with just a bad decision, bad throw. And defensively, you get a chance to steal a possession for your offense. You got to capitalize and make those plays.
Here's second down. In motion, that's Thornton.
Here we go.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. Moving left. He's going to try it here again. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's no secret, this offense has severely struggled to sustain drives this entire game, and the scoreboard, for the most part, Mike, it reflects that. I mean, that interception should, in essence, put an end to any lingering hope of a last-minute comeback.
Here's Dart on first and 10. He's got a man down the field. It's Austin. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They get 20 on the connection. That's good for a Giants first down. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. Shotgun. It's Dart. This is caught at 2. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win for the men in blue. The Giants get it done. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Giants are winners as we say so long from MetLife Stadium.